Hello, Chan Region to be Nation. My name is Danny Wells and I am a Regional Vice President, soon to be National Vice President with Arbonne International and also an independent consultant as we all are. So, Rachel actually asked me if I could do a live call for you guys on your nation or your region call every month, but I was not able to yesterday because I was already on a different call. So, she said about recording something and sharing a little insight with you all. So, I do say so a lot. Rachel asked me to share what the most significant thing was that I've learned growing my business so far in Arbonne. So, there we go, so again. Okay, so there's a couple of things that I want to say. So first of all, the biggest thing for me that I've learned, I've had my Arbonne business for 3 years now, just over. And the biggest thing I've learned, and that's come from the books that I've read, this is brought up in pretty much every single book I've ever read, is just don't be afraid to try things. Don't be paralyzed by fear. It is better to do something, make a mistake, mess up, be embarrassed, think, oh my goodness, what did I do that for? It's better to do that than to be paralysed by fear and do nothing. We all make mistakes, and when people in our to be nation make a mistake and they're like, oh my gosh, Danny, what was I thinking? I'm like, do you know what? You did it. The fact was, you got out of bed this morning, you went forward with your idea, you sent that message, you made that phone call, you did that fete, you did that party, whatever it was that they did. The fact is they did it, and yeah, it might not have been the greatest thing that they'd done that day, that week, that month, that year, but they did it anyway. So for me, the most significant thing that I've learned is just do it anyway. Don't be paralysed by fear. If it's something where you're going to be absolutely mortified afterwards because it didn't work, or a phone call that you made, or a message that you sent that you just think, what was I thinking? You did it. You did it, and that is the best thing that you can do. So just do it anyway. And if that's something that, if you think that you are somebody that is paralysed by fear, so if you have all these ideas, but you just don't act on them because you're scared of failure and you're scared of being embarrassed and you're scared of it not working, then read the book Failing Forward by John C. Maxwell. That book, or listen to the audio, I think it's free on YouTube as well. That book was like, I don't know, like somebody was writing it just for me, because I've always been scared of getting things wrong and making mistakes, to the point where I just didn't even try because I was so scared. So reading that book, it was like the heavens had sung with all these angels down to me. So that is the most significant thing, is just do it anyway. Because I always think that 50% of things that you do don't work and 50% of things that you do work. So you could either do 0 things and that means that you're not doing anything wrong, but you're also not doing anything right. Or you could do 10 things, 5 things will be wrong and 5 things will be right. But surely that's a better option than to do 0 things, which, yeah, you haven't done anything wrong by doing 0 things, but you also haven't done anything right. Like for me, I would rather do 10 things and accept that 5 things that I'm going to do are going to be wrong and 5 things that I'm going to do are going to be right. So that is my biggest top tip, is don't be afraid to just try things. Accept that some of the things that you can do are going to be wrong. They're going to be wrong. You're going to be embarrassed. You're going to feel stupid. But you're also going to figure out a lot of things that do work, and you're going to grow that way as well. So that's my first most significant, aha. My next one as well, there's only 2 that I want to share with you. My next one is that basically, I actually stole this, which I think that we do in everything in business, in life, in Arbonne, in success. We steal ideas from other people. And this actually came from Frances Haugen. And that is that QV is just energy. So when you start your business and you start building up your client base and your team, and you promote to the first level, which is district, you're at this level of energy, let's say. So you're turning over about 2,500 QV a month. So you're at this level of energy. And then what happens is your confidence starts to grow. You find that you're doing more personal development. You find that you're doing more learning about the products, more learning about network marketing. And you're just doing more, basically. Once you get to district and you keep going, as long as you don't stop and you keep going, what you find is your energy goes up. And you also find that you're not as tired either. Your energy doesn't just go up in terms of learning about the business, learning about building a client base. Your energy goes up. And sometimes you find that people go from district to area and start doing exercise like yoga, running. you find that people, their energy does naturally ride up as they go to area. So when you go to area, your energy is higher. So you're turning over 10,000 QV a month here. So you've got a higher level of energy as opposed to somebody that's at district. And this is really clear to see when you look at people that are district managers compared to area managers. You can tell the different level of energy. So area managers are doing more, they know more, they're more confident, they've got more credibility, they're just at a different level of energy, which is great. And then at area, if you keep going, you don't stop, if you keep going, you grow to region, which is an even higher level of energy. So this is like, you can tell when a regional vice president is around you, their energy, it's almost like pins and needles, it's like electrifying. So a regional vice president's level, an RVP's level of energy is really high. And then they keep growing to nation, and the nation's level of energy is like this. So if you compare a national vice president's level of energy compared to a district manager's level of energy, it's a completely different kettle of fish. It's almost like comparing, say, actors like Will Smith. In terms of acting, his energy's there, compared to somebody that's on, like, say, a soap, like EastEnders, their energy's like here. So it's a different level of energy, and you can feel it, you can tell their credibility is different, they've done more, they've made more mistakes, they've been embarrassed more, they've spoke to more people, they've just done more. It's just a different level of energy. So how to move your QV up from consultant to district, from district to area, from area to region, from region to nation, is growing that level of energy. So there are different ways to grow that level of energy. Speaking to more people increases your level of energy. Doing more for yourself, so self-love, exercise, meditation, eating well. If you're not eating well, if you're eating junk food and you're not getting enough sleep and you're not looking after your body, your energy is going to be low. So to have higher energy, exercising, meditation, having enough sleep, eating well, fueling your body, not poisoning your body with junk food and crap and rubbish, giving yourself a really healthy body will help your energy. Making more mistakes and learning from them, doing more personal development, doing training. So either getting onto training to listen to training, or saying to Rachel, can I do a training on the next call, or whatever it is that when she's looking at trainers to speak, doing more, that raises your energy level. And also there are different, you can go on Google and put how to increase my vibrational energy level, how to increase my energy levels, and that will come up with loads of different ideas. So those are the two most significant things that I've learned in my journey so far. So number one, just get on with it and make the mistakes. And number two, QV is just energy. So the higher your energy is, the more QV that's going to be attracted into you and your business, like a magnet. So I hope that helps. Have an amazing, amazing September, everybody. And I absolutely love the Chan to be Nation. I think you're all superstars. I can't wait to see you all at AAC next week. Mwah, goodbye.